So hi guys, and welcome to this new journey vlog from me, Andreas, Norwegian Viking, here on the channel Spillforeningen in the Fellowship. So there is a small tournament going on in a gaming convention that I am hosting called Mini-Arcon, which is basically a smaller version of Norway's biggest gaming festival, which is held in June. So basically, to give you a story about what Mini-Arcon is, it's basically what it was when the yearly members meeting was basically just order some pizza, play some games. And for the last one, which was in fall 2013, there was a huge number of people showing up because me and some other guys promoted it, and so we were at capacity at the headquarters of Hyperion, which is the umbrella corporation of all the gaming clubs and foundations here in Norway, which basically just makes it a lot easier for us to get money from the state to do fun things. So that was a capacity about 70 people, and we figured better to just make it a bit bigger. So in February last year we held the first Mini-Arcon, which was held at Chateau Neuf, not Neuf, French word, Chateau Neuf, and which is basically the a student drinking hall thing, and we had about 250 people attending. A small Lord Rings tournament, actually the first tournament that the gaming club Spillforeningen in the Fellowship had, and there's loads of things going on. There's board games, card games, miniatures games, all fun things, as well as an open bar. Well, not open bar, you have to buy things, and for Norwegian prices. For those of you watching abroad, Norwegian beer prices aren't really that cheap. So welcome to Norway, you have to pay a lot for beer. But anyway, so we held that one, and it was great. People were excited about the gaming convention Arcon. We sold tickets for the main festival. People showed up in droves to the main festival later in June. So we held another Mini-Arcon in the fall. So we had one in November last year. And that was also a great success. 270, 280 people showed up. And the good thing is we basically pay no rent for the place. They just take the proceeds from the beer sales, and yeah, so it's loads of fun. It takes me about a week to do everything for the planning, just to get people to bring some games, make a Facebook event, promote it online, and yeah, so we held a small tournament in November, and that was great. And we're holding another one now, so we're expecting 7 people, including the TO. So not the biggest tournament ever, but it will be great fun because it is a 350 point tournament. So we expect to see some cool themed armies as well. And you might know that I'm painting the campaign stuff. So if this goes out before the hobby vlog, my next hobby vlog, you can have a sneak peek. So here it is. I'm painting 2 catapults, the 2 siege bows, crew for all the things, and golf thimble on foot and mounted right there, as well as I have the warg riders on approach, and all the riders for the plastic wargs as well. So with that, there isn't really much time for me to do any painting for armies. And I thought to myself, what could I bring that is 350 points I've already painted? So people are tired of my mold army. I could bring my Mahud out of retirement, but I really want to paint them again because they don't look that great anymore. I could bring my dwarves, but then again, I don't have the proper heroes to play a good dwarf army. And since they changed up the rules, I can't bring my Army of the Dead because it's not a viable single themed army anymore. So what is costing 350 points, which is fairly competitive but still fun to play? I know, a dragon. One dragon with 2 upgrades, and that's what I'm bringing. So I'm bringing one dragon with fly and tough hide. And the reasoning for this is that I need more will points to keep him in the game. So I can't take the worm tongue because that takes will points to use the magic, and I can't take the flame breath because that uses will points as well for doing the flame breath attack. So I played a like a practice scenario against Goblin Town, and that was hilarious. Tossing about goblins and getting struck in close combat because I couldn't really do it. It was down to, I think it was down to 4 wounds and no fate when he killed Goblin King and the Shaman. So that was an exciting game. And I'm hoping to get 4 exciting games tomorrow, because it's a single day tournament with 4 games, 1.5 hour time limit. So that should be great fun. So I'm thinking about doing a journey vlog, as you might know. So I'm taking this camera on the road and doing some player interviews, maybe a battle report, stuff like that. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's time for me to watch the latest episodes of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, drink some soft drinks, and paint a bit more on my catapults. So see you tomorrow, guys. So good morning, guys, and welcome to Mini-Arcon. So as I've said, this is a yearly 2 times a year smaller festival, and we get this amazing deal on a venue that is in the pub area of the student society. So here we are in the bar. We are rigging it up to make ready, so we have some small tables for small games like board games and card games, some sofa sections, and there is Ivan getting ready. So and here we have boxes upon boxes of games to rent out to people, and of course a well-stocked bar for a gaming festival is needed. So then we can go into the main hall, and in the main hall we have rows upon rows of tables. So we have capacity of about 120 people in here. So that should be cool. It's in an old library, really old musty books, pictures of pigs dressed as noblemen. That's nice. And in here we will have our miniature gaming hall. Here is internet celebrity Joachim making ready.
Isn't a bad boy.
So we have a couple of tables ready for the actual gaming tables. Mikkel and Weil is coming later on, as well as Sebastian. And we have a spare table for guys who want to play X-Wing or Armada or something like that. So we will probably update you when people arrive and we are starting the tournament. So the players are filing in, and we are ready to start the tournament in 20 minutes or so. So we have set up a couple of tables. We have the very nice desert table, which are the battlefield in the box terrain over our homemade game boards. We have a barrow terrain piece made by Mikkel this morning, I think. So there's two of them. Really nice terrain. So that's going to be fun to play on. This is the table I'm playing on first today. It's a very wooded area with some ruins, and I'm playing against some orcs with Kardush the Firecaller. So that's going to be very exciting, playing a dragon against heaps and loads of orcs. So we'll be coming back with maybe player interview and stuff later on. So here we are at the start of game one, and it is reconnoiter. So my opponent didn't get any of his warbands in on the first turn, but they are coming in now. So warband 1 consists of 4 black Numenorians, the Dark Marshal, and some spear supporting Moranon orcs, it looked like. And then we have the second warband is Kardush the Firecaller with some orcs as well, which he's rolling for now. And they are indeed coming onto the board. So my dragon came onto the board in the first game. The dragon has, as I said, not breathe fire or worm tongue. It has the tough hide and fly rules. So yeah, we will get the game going, and we'll be joining you when we are done. So here's how the board looking after the game is done, and as you can see, the dragon is by himself. And why is that? Because the dragon, it sucks. It didn't do anything. It didn't kill a single orc. It didn't. It failed a hero combat with 5 dice, 4 highest on the roll. Defeated in combat by 2 orcs, and so that went horrible for me. But it was a fun game. Nevertheless, I can't fault my opponent for trying to win, and so that's that. I don't think I could have done anything different. Meeting a Spectre and Dark Marshal Ringwraith with the Lone Dragon is by far the toughest matchup, I think, in this tournament. Maybe. What else do we got? So we can go with the roving reporter. So here is the TO doing his TO business. Say hi, Mikkel. Hello. Here we have the battle of the Rivendell Knights against the Numenorians. So seems that there is a small disagreement either just before or after the Battle of the Last Alliance. Well, this looks grim for the Numenorians at the moment, but Isildur is alive. And over here on the desert table we have the Goblin Horde against also Numenor. So we have the Goblin King in combat, doing away. There's 2 Isildurs in this tournament. That's awesome. Oh, is the other one Lendil? Alright, okay, sorry. So we can have a look around. I have some free time now. So here we have the X-Wing players doing an epic battle with both the Gozanti and the Imperial Raider, as well as loads of other small ships. Let's have a look. And here we have Alexander. He is doing an Armada game. So lots of cool Star Wars ships over here as well. 2 big Star Destroyers against some smaller Rebel cruisers. Cool. And here is Cornelius Lindemark playing some game. Cthulhu Wars. Wow, with cool miniatures. Loads of tentacles, just like Cornelius likes. People are having fun. So this is the people that have showed up as of yet. It's still early in the day, so we are expecting more people to arrive as the day is going on. So people are enjoying themselves, playing some games. Right. So Llewellyn, after the first game, how did it go?
Not so good. I played my Numenorian footman against Rivendell Knight and Legolas. So he just stood back, got enough kills to be one model above me, and then he just ran away and won the game by one model. We played Recon, so his movability worked quite nice.
Yeah.
And 100% bows is also helpful.
Of course. And it was the man in charge, Joachim, who has double duty. He's the ambassador for the Great British Hobbits League and Spellfriending the Fellowship today.
Always ambassador for the GBHL.
Indeed.
Our inspiration, and they're the ones who really kick-started the hobby again.
So after the first game, you're on 1 win and of course 0 losses against the Numenor. All right. So maybe I will meet you, Ola, in the next game. Or
Goblins or the other Numenorians.
well, if that game ends in a draw,
That
might be. So that's the only way for us to play against each other. So we'll see how it goes. Let's have a look at the goblins. So the goblin horde is against the Numenorians, and it's looking bleak. But no one has been broken as of yet, and no one has got models off the board. So we'll see how this goes. Indeed. Hi guys, so I'm joined by my opponent for the second match, and it's Nils.
Hello!
And he is playing a Numenor army with Isildur, with of course the ring. That can be mighty difficult for me. As well as a Numenor captain on a horse with a shield and a lance, I think.
Of course.
And a bunch of Numenor guys with a banner as well.
Yeah.
So we are playing the domination scenario. Not good news for me either.
It depends. It depends because of the victory conditions.
Yeah.
It's when I'm down to 25% or you're killed. So we'll see.
So I have to reduce you to 4 models and try to get some victory points by getting you broken, killing your leader, and claiming perhaps an objective or something. So good luck, Nils.
Thanks the same.
Epic handshake.
Epic handshake.
So we'll come back after we are done with the game.
Yeah.
How do I turn this off? Alright, so we are back after the game, and it ended in a draw.
Yeah, it did.
The dragon was hungry and killed everything it could.
You killed enough?
Yeah, the game lasted 5 turns.
Yeah.
I killed Isildur in the second turn.
Yeah.
I charged some guys in the first turn, barged them, and charged Isildur, knocked him to the ground, and took 2 fate and 1 wound in the first turn. And then I took him down with a heroic move in the second turn.
And once I understood that he was gone, the plan was to try to grab as many objectives as possible, and then hopefully manage the courage checks once I was down to broken and still keeping enough of the objectives to get enough points.
Yeah, so we had, you held at one point 4 objectives. I killed everyone but 1 on the 1 objective and charged 1 objective where you had 2 guys. So that meant that if either you didn't pass with the 1 guy on 1 objective or both 2 guys on the other objective, I would have won a 9-6 victory, but it ended in a 9-9 draw instead. So it was a good game.
Yeah, interesting.
Dragon did well for once, much better than the first game. He was hungry after not getting to
any
kill
orc flesh.
Yeah, he didn't kill any orcs in the first game at all. So very hungry. So I'm now on 1 loss and 1 draw, the same as Nils. So we will now win the rest of our games and win the tournament.
Yeah,
yes,
of course, yes.
Awesome, good plan.
Yeah.
So I'll come back with a before the battle interview with my next opponent after a quick break. So I'm back with some roving reporter skills again, and here we see in the middle of the domination scenario the Goblin Horde against Elendil's Numenorians. And it's a fierce battle in the middle with both the Goblin King and Elendil engaged, as well as a Numenor captain on a horse with a lance. So it looks like Numenor is holding one objective fully, while the Goblins are holding... he's holding 2 objectives. Yeah, okay. And the Goblins are holding at least 1 objective. So looks to be an exciting game. Let's see what's happening in the desert. So here in the desert, Legolas is trying to kill as many orcs as he physically can. I'm guessing shooting 3 arrows a turn.
As long as he's ahead of Gimli, that's fine. But Gimli is not in the tournament, so he's happy.
And the orcs have lied down on the objective. Sneaky tactics over here.
Horrible.
Yeah, so good luck to you both.
Thank you.
So we are back, and Ole Wilhelm just removed the thing between his teeth.
Yeah, just had lunch.
So we are back with the 3rd game. This time it is Hold the Ground. And I'm playing against the father of the guy I killed the last game. So
I'll have revenge.
yeah, Elendil will try to have his revenge. So yeah, and the Numenorians got priority for turn 1.
Yep.
So they have now moved on to the board from the north edge, all of them.
Yep.
Strong rolling. So I will now roll for my not Smaug, the dragon. And see where he comes in. So epic handshake. Good luck.
Good luck.
And we'll come back when we have finished the game.
Yep.
So we are here after the battle, and Ole Wilhelm now has got the thing out of his teeth. What is stuck in my dragon's teeth is, however, lots and lots of Numenorians again. The big cheese stands alone in the middle of the board.
I'm guessing that's your most valuable player?
My only player.
Yeah, it's true.
So the dragon quickly charged in and trying to kill Elendil, but that was more difficult than it sounds. Elendil won 4 roll-ups to win the combat, and he won 5 combats in a row. Took out 2 wounds on the dragon, as well as all his fate. So you scored a point there at least. But when Elendil finally went down with 10 strikes, I charged his captain and got him out of the way, and then it was 5 failed courage tests, 1 Numenorian bowman at the center of the table against the mighty dragon, and game over, sadly. So thanks for an epic game. We are now. I'm now at the perfect result: 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw. It's the well, it's perfect. It's good fun. Ole Wilhelm is now at
3 losses.
3 losses. Damn. Okay.
So if we were doing like the Australians, I should be wearing a tutu right now.
You should be wearing a tutu.
Yeah,
okay.
so a picture of the pink tutu.
So if you guys at the Green Dragon podcast want to send us a tutu, please PM me for the address details. All right. So we'll be joining you with the final game soon. We are into the final game, and my opponent for this game is my good friend Joachim.
Finally!
Yes, sir. So Joachim has dodged my games for a while now, being the TO of the Norwegian Masters and everything. So I wondered for a while if he didn't want to play me.
I do have a non-lose record, so
That's true.
it's gonna probably go down today.
Didn't you just lose to Goblin Town?
No, but against you.
Oh, against me. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That may be true. I haven't checked my records. I don't keep any records.
No.
So we are playing the last game, and it is to the death. So my dragon against 7 Rivendell Knights, a Rivendell Knight captain, and Legolas mounted the old version.
Old version.
Old version. Yeah. So let us show you the board. It is looking like this. So the dragon is hiding in the corner. Legolas here having a pesky shot at the dragon maybe. And the Knights of Rivendell are lined up to try to shoot the dragon as much as possible before he gets to grips with them and eats them. Yes. So, epic handshake.
Good luck, Andreas.
Good luck. So we'll see you after the game.
Yeah.
And we are back, and Joachim is very sad. Why is that?
I got dragon kicked.
Legolas was eaten. After the appetizer, that was the Rivendell Knight captain.
Yeah, he was tasty.
He was very tasty, but Legolas was. To Joachim's credit, he was going for it. He was trying to do something against the dragon, and actually Legolas got a cheeky wound in.
Yeah.
I failed all 3 fates.
But the curse roll was good.
The curse roll was good.
What's the curse of dragon?
4.
So also 4.
Yeah. So I rolled an 8, so it was a 12.
Yeah.
And you did 2 heroic strikes. First the Rivendell Knight captain did a heroic strike, and I did a strike as well.
Yeah.
I managed to get up to 10, and you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
And he was eaten. And then after that, Legolas did a heroic strike, and I did a heroic strike, and you rolled a 1, and I got up to 10. So very bad luck indeed. So it's not the most fun match, I would assume.
No, wasn't. But what can you expect? You have a Rivendell Knight all shoot army, and you have a dragon.
But you did quite well because you
I tried to move, but
you moved around and you moved around.
Yeah, but I had one of my knights. He wasn't. He should have just went on his own separate way, but I wanted to try to keep the army together. But then Andreas had the 12-inch charge, and I lost the heroic move.
Yeah.
So then it was done. Then I felt like I had to commit.
Yeah.
And
it was a chance for you because you had loads of attacks, and I rolled a 5, I think.
Yeah.
Indeed. So yeah.
It was not to be this day. It's okay.
But it was nevertheless a good clean game, as always.
For sure.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
To have fun and.
I even refused a cocked dice.
Yeah, you did.
But it wasn't cocked. I managed to put a dice.
He rolled a 2, and I said it was cocked, but he didn't want to, so he placed the dice on top, and it didn't roll off. So.
No funny cock business?
No funny cock business. We'll bleep that. No, we won't. That's slightly clean.
Yeah. But
so yeah.
Yeah, I think it was okay. I'm not sure if Rivendell Knights really is worth playing at 350 points, but for me it was like a learning lesson. I got a really important lesson in the hold ground scenario about how to deploy. And I learned a lot about using Legolas. So for sure I will hopefully be able to use this knowledge in my future games where we can have some more points.
So 700 points, 750 include Gandalf for Saruman and Elendil maybe to get a good punch. That would be awesome as an army. So we're just waiting now for the other 2 tables to finish. We have Sebastian against Philip's Mordor Angmar Horde. Nasty army. Goblin Town against those. And then we have Willem, or Weil as you might know him as, against Nils. So that's Numenor against Numenor, father against son.
I think they actually finished.
They finished, damn.
Nils, who won? Who won?
I won. All right.
It's Silver. He usurped
the son.
Wow.
The son killed the father. Fratricide.
The ring prevailed.
Live the ring.
So that's great fun. So I'll go and take some photos of the tables if there are any models left on Nils and Ola's. So Isildur is getting eviler.
He was kind of whispering that in your ear. I'm feeling jealous right now.
Am I his precious?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. I'm very precious.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so we'll see you guys later, and bye for now.
Thanks.
Here you can see Goblin Town against the Mordor Ford. It's an impressive sight with two well-painted armies against each other, and very fitting terrain as well. And the Goblin King is hiding behind. And the Scribe as well is hiding. So that's really nice. Here we are at the prize ceremony.
Yep. So I can start with wooden spoon with a aka while. Got the wooden spoon.
So the wooden spoon goes to
third place
Weil. He's sadly gone for today.
Andreas.
Hey! Sweet!
Yeah. Second place Sebastian.
Woo!
First place
Sebastian!
to Philip, which also won the best painted.
Yay!
So yeah.
Awesome! First place and best painted. That's awesome.
Yep.
So this was a low budget tournament, so no prizes.
I will make diplomas, but I haven't got around to do it yet. So, yeah.
That's
And-
awesome.
So yeah.
So that's us logging off from this tournament, and I'll be posting this hobby vlog when I get home.